Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching SAMAA News. Here are today's headlines. Iran says it launched fresh attacks on US facilities in the Gulf after a sixth consecutive night of US strikes on Iranian military facilities. The US military said it completed another night of strikes on Iran to further degrade Iranian military capabilities, including on Qeshm Island and near Bandar Abbas. The US Central Command said forces launched precision munitions that hit dozens of Iranian military targets, such as coastal surveillance and air defense sites, military logistics infrastructure, and maritime capabilities. Iran fired missiles and drones at US military bases in neighboring states, including an airbase in Jordan as well as in Bahrain and Kuwait. On the other hand, Iran's Revolutionary Guards said they attacked a US Special Operations Command Center at Al-Tanf in Syria in retaliation for the killing of Iranian soldiers in Iranshar. The state media reported that the Guards also said Iran retained full control of the Strait of Hormuz and that no oil or gas would be exported through the waterway for as long as US attacks continued.
Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has accused Israel of using US influence to push Washington toward conflict with Tehran. In a post on X, Araghchi claimed that Israel was waging a campaign to steer US policy and alleged it was using American taxpayer money to silence critics. His remarks reference a Time magazine report on an alleged Israeli influence operation targeting the MAGA political base. Britain has formally designated Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps under its National Security State Threats Act, giving authorities sweeping new powers to counter its activities. The Home Office has said that anyone who supports, assists, or receives payment from the IRGC could face up to 14 years in prison, while those convicted of sabotage linked to the group could receive life sentences. Chinese President Xi Jinping has called for stronger global cooperation on artificial intelligence and urged countries to ensure the technology remains secure, controllable, and firmly under human oversight. Addressing the 2026 World AI Conference in Shanghai, Xi warned against the misuse of AI and called for stronger laws, technological monitoring, early warning systems, and emergency response mechanisms to guard against risks. Speaking on the occasion, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said that artificial intelligence could become humanity's greatest opportunity of the 21st century if developed responsibly. He praised China's leadership in global AI governance and welcomed the launch of the World Artificial Intelligence Cooperation Organization, calling for AI to promote inclusion and sustainable development.
Israel has dissolved its parliament, the Knesset, paving the way for general elections on October 27th, after lawmakers completed the full 4-year parliamentary term. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will remain in office in a caretaker capacity until a new government is formed. The elections come amid growing political pressure on Netanyahu, with recent opinion polls showing increased support for opposition parties. Before dissolving, the Knesset passed several key and controversial bills, including legislation concerning military service for ultra-Orthodox Israelis. Andy Burnham has been elected leader of Britain's governing Labour Party, positioning him to become the country's next Prime Minister. Speaking after his victory at the party's special conference, Burnham pledged to unite the country and counter the growing influence of the populist Reform UK party. Nicknamed the King of the North for his tenure as Mayor of Greater Manchester, Burnham said his focus would be on restoring hope to communities that feel left behind. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has accused China of interfering in American elections, ordered the FBI to investigate the alleged activities, and declassified intelligence documents he said expose serious weaknesses in the US electoral system. In an address to the nation, Trump claimed the intelligence documents reveal shocking vulnerabilities in America's election infrastructure and expose the extent of China's activities. China's foreign ministry, however, before the address, rejected the allegations, saying, "China has never and will never interfere in the presidential elections of the US." US President Donald Trump will attend the World Cup final between Argentina and Spain at the New York, New Jersey Stadium on Sunday. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the president looks forward to attending the match, adding that his attendance will cap what has been the most watched, most secure, and most successful World Cup in American history. Leavitt added that she did not know whether Trump had a favourite in the final, but encouraged reporters to ask him. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching SAMAA News.